Yes students, in these sessions we are going to discuss about invertible functions. It is very important for your examination. 5 marks questions belongs to this concept. Okay, show that the given function is invertible. Okay, that is the 5 marks questions. So it is basic concept for that questions. Okay, so invertible functions. Before we going to discuss about invertible functions, it is very essential to know about inverse of an element, and inverse of a function. Inverse of an element and inverse of a function. So what is inverse of an element and what is inverse of a function? So see here. So let A and B be two sets. A and B be two sets. I am considering two sets, and this is set A and this is set B. Okay, and that means A is an element in the set A. A is an element in the set A which is associated with which is associated with B in B. Okay, B is an element of set B which is associated with B. A is associated with B. Under the function what? Under the function, so I am taking here under the function F. Under the function F. So then B is called image of A. So this element B is called image of A. Or it can also be stated as inverse of B under F is A. Inverse of B. So inverse of B. But this is inverse of B is A. Under the function F. Okay. So observe it. So A and B are two sets, and A is an element in the set A which is associated with B or which is related with B. Okay. So then B is called image. B is called image of A or inverse of B is A. So that means, so it is also written as suppose, so inverse of an element. So A and B. So this is set A and this is set B, and now so A and B. So F inverse. So F inverse. Inverse of this element. Suppose this is related with B. Okay. So then, so inverse of B. Inverse element of B is A. Inverse element of B is A. Under the function so F is included here. We are taking F inverse. Okay. So that is the inverse of an element. Okay. So what about inverse of a function? So inverse of a function. So see here. So let F is mapping from A to B be both 1 and AND function. So here, observe here, this is very important. So I am taking the function F is mapping from A to B. It is both 1 and AND 2. That means it is a bijective. Then there exists another function F inverse is mapping from B to A. So see here, F is mapping from A to B be a function and which is both 1 and AND 2. Then there exists another function F inverse is mapping from B to A. F inverse is mapping from B to A reverse. So this is A to B and this is B to A. Inverse. F inverse is a function. It is also a function which associate to each element y in B. Each element y in B with unique element in A. With unique element in A such that F inverse of y is equal to x. F inverse of y is equal to x is called the inverse of a function. So see here, so I am taking care of an example. Suppose this is the set A, this is the set B. So this is set A and set B. Okay, so this is the function F. This is the function F. Some element I am taking here A, B, C. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so A is related with 1, B is related with 2, C is related with 3. Is it? So observe here, this function, that means F is both 1 and 2. So already you are very well know about 1 and 2 is nothing but bijective. That means 1 is nothing but different element of A has different images. Okay. So let's see here. So A is different image, B is different image, and C has different images. So that means it is 1. Okay. So it is 1. F is 1. F is 1. Okay. So and it is onto also. Why? Because so see here. What is the definition of onto function? So onto is nothing but so every element in B has 3 images in A. Is it? So 1 has 3 images in A, 2 has 3 images in B, and 3 has 3 images in C. That means every element star belongs to B have pre-images in A. So therefore it is onto. F is onto. F is onto. That means it is both one. So therefore F inverse exists. F inverse exists. F is the limit. F inverse is the limit B to A. That means so see here. So this is the set B and this is the set A. So that means elements of B is 1, 2, 3 and A, B, C. Okay, see here 1 is related with A, 2 is related with B and 3 is related with C. So that is F inverse. F inverse. Okay, so this is called inverse of a function. Okay, so inverse of a function is exist if and only if it is 1, 1 and onto. Otherwise, inverse of function is not exist. Okay, if it is 1, 1 but not onto, then also inverse not exist. If it is onto but not 1, 1, then also inverse of a function not exist. So suppose I am taking an example. Okay, so see here. See here. So this is set A and this is set B and this is the function f. Okay, so here A, B, C 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I am taking two elements. So this is related and this is related to. So this is the function. So see here whether inverse of the function is exist or not. So see here. So f is mapping from A to B. And A is related with 1 and B is related with 2 and C is related with 2. Okay, so inverse of a function exists or not? So definitely inverse does not exist. Why? Because so it is not one function. It is not one function. Okay, so that means two elements of A have same image. Therefore, so F is not 1, 1. F is not 1, 1. So therefore F inverse does not exist. Does not exist. Okay, does not exist. So suppose if you are going to write inverse, it is not possible. It is considered as a function. So see it. Suppose it is 1, 2. It is A, B, C. Suppose we are writing F inverse. F inverse. That means 1 is related to B, A, and this is related. 2 is related to B, and 2 is related to C. So see, is it function? Is it not a function? Okay. So therefore, so it is not function. So F is not function of itself. Not function. Okay. So therefore, invert automatically not exist. Okay. So one more example. Suppose A, B. Okay. And so this is the function of. Okay. So A, B, C. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so A is related with 1, and B is related with 2, and C is related with 3. It is clear. F is a function. Is it? F is a function. Okay. So F is 1, 1 also. F is 1, 1. Is it clear? Yes. Different element of A has different images. So therefore, F is 1, 1. So next we have whether it is onto or not. So F is not onto. F is not onto. Not onto. Why? So the definition of onto functions, so every element of B has pre-image. But here, so 4 is an element of B, but has no pre-image in A. Okay? So therefore it is not onto function. So therefore F inverse not exist. Not exist. F inverse not exist. Okay? So it is not function also. Okay, suppose F inverse is nothing but if you are trying to write F inverse is nothing but 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so here what? A, B, C. So this is related to A and B and C. So see it. F is not function. F is not a function. Not a function. Is it? So here, by the definition of function, so every element of A is associated with unique element of B. But here, so 4 is an element of A. 4 is an element of, suppose this is taken as B and this is taken as A. So 4 is an element of B is not related with any element of A. So therefore F is not a function. Okay. So see here. So inverse of the function is exist. Inverse of the function is exist if and only if the given function is both 1 1 and onto. Otherwise, it is not possible. Okay. So now come to the invertible function. The function invertible function. Invertible function. Okay. Invertible function. See, a function f is mapping from a to b is said to be invertible. Is said to be invertible if inverse of the function exists. So inverse of the function is exist, then it is called invertible. Okay. So suppose the inverse of the function does not exist, it is not invertible. Okay. So f inverse exists. F inverse exists. F inverse exists. Then f is invertible. Then f is invertible. Okay. So f inverse is not exist. Not exist. Then not invertible. Okay. Is it clear? So question is belongs to the invertible. It is a very important 5 marks questions. So we are verifying whether the given function is invertible or not. So there are two ways. So one is we are going to verify whether the given function is 1 1 and onto. On the basis of that one, we are going to decide whether the given function is invertible. Okay. So one more is. So I think it is very easy for you. Okay. So see here. So invertible function. A function f is mapping from x to y is said to be invertible. Is said to be invertible if there exists a function. If there exists another function, g is mapping from y to x. So here f is mapping from x to y, and g is mapping from y to x, such that g circle f of x, the composition of function, composition of g and f is equal to identity I of x, identity function of x, and f circle g of y is equal to identity function of y. Then the function g is called inverse of f. Then the function g is called inverse of f, and it is denoted by f inverse. Okay. So one method is by verifying whether the given function is 1 1 and onto. If it is 1 1 and onto, then we are clear that the given function is invertible. So another one method is, we are taking the function f is mapping from x to y is given. So we are finding g, another function is mapping from y to x, and we have verified that g circle f of x and f circle g of y, which is equal to identity element of the set, it is taken as x. Okay, identity function of x, and this is the capital Y, identity element in the set y. So then the function g is called inverse of f, and it is denoted by f inverse. Okay, f inverse. So this is the definition of invertible functions. Okay, it is very important. So on the basis of this definition, we are going to solve the 5 marks problems. Okay, write down the definitions. So this is the 5 marks questions, and it is very important for your examination. In the previous examination, so 2015, 2017 and 2019, the same questions repeatedly asked. Okay. So see here, consider f is mapping from R to R. So the function is defined from set of R, real number to real number, and defined by f of x equal to 4x plus 3. Okay. Show that f is invertible. So function is given. We are going to show that the given function is invertible, and find the inverse of it. So it's here we are going to find inverse of f and we are going to show that the given function is invertible. So solution. It is sufficient. It is sufficient to show invertible. It is sufficient to show invertible. Show that G circle f of x, which is equal to identity function of x, and f circle g of y is equal to identity function of y. Okay, it is sufficient to show invertible. Show that G circle f of x is equal to identity function of x and f circle g of y is equal to identity function of y. Okay, so it can also be solved by showing 1 1 and odd 1. Okay, so we are going to show the given function is 1 1 and given function is odd 2, then it is invertible, and we are going to find the inverse of f. So it is actually, this is easy to verify whether the given function is invertible and invertible function. Already you know that the long portion of G circle f and f circle g. Okay, so let f of x is equal to y. So already you know f of x is equal to y. So f inverse is nothing but, so f inverse. You take f on that side. F inverse of y is equal to what? F inverse of y is equal to x. Okay. So what is given? So f of x is given. So f of x is varying from where to where? F of x is 4x plus 3 and f is varying from where to where? R to C. It is given. F of x is equal to 4x plus 3 and f is varying from R to R is given. Okay. So I am taking f of x is equal to y. F of x is equal to y. So why? Because so we find another function. We are going to find another function. That means inverse. Is that what it is taken as? F is varying from R to R. We are going to find another function. Is that what? G is varying from R to R. Is that what G is taken as? F inverse. Okay. So f of x is equal to y. Therefore f inverse of y is equal to x. Okay. So equation f of x is equal to 4x plus 3 can be written as. So f of now f of x is equal to 4x plus 3. Okay. So f of x is equal to what? Y is equal to 4x plus 3. Okay. So to find f inverse of y, we are going to solve these equations. That means the function in terms of, this is in terms of x, we are going to find in terms of y, the function in terms of y. So therefore, so 4x is here. So take this y minus 3 is equal to 4x and x is 4x is here. So therefore x is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay. So see here, suppose it is taken as equation 1. Okay. So equation 1. So observe here. So here x is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay. See here f inverse of y is equal to x. So therefore x in place of x we are going to write f inverse of y. So therefore f inverse of y is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. So we are finding another function f inverse. So it is not final. So we are going to verify whether this is inverse of f or not. Okay, so we are going to verify whether the function f inverse of y, what we are finding here, so whether it is inverse of a function or not. So to prove that, we are going to define another function f inverse again and again. So instead of writing f inverse, we are going to take another function g. So that is define g is varying from, so r to f is varying from r to r. Define inverse. So same r to r such that okay, So g of y is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. See, we are going to define another function g. Instead of writing f inverse of y, we are taking g. Okay, f inverse is the limit g. Okay, so g is nothing from r dot such that g of y is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. To verify this or to show that given function is invertible, it is sufficient to show that g circle f of x is equal to identity function of x and f circle j of y is equal to identity function of y. Okay, so now g circle f of x, I am taking g circle f of x. Okay, so g circle f of x is equal to the definition of composition function. G circle of f of x is equal to g of f of x. G of f of x. Is it clear? So now, which is equal to g of f of x is equal to what? So f of x is equal to 4x plus 3. 4x plus 3. Okay, this is f of x. So now, so this is the limit g of x. Okay, so observe here. Okay, so g of x is equal to what? G of x. So g of y, if I am taking y, this is in terms of y. I am taking x, this is in terms of x. So g of x is nothing but x minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, suppose I am putting x is input element, then x minus 3 divided by 4. Output is x minus 3 divided by 4. So, but here instead of x, 4x plus 3 is here. That is g of 4x plus 3 is here. So instead of x, what is here? 4x plus 3. So therefore, output is what? Output is 4x plus 3, 4x plus 3 minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, here is input is x. So therefore, x minus 3 divided by 4. So here input is 4x plus 3. So therefore, 4x plus 3 minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so input minus 3 divided by 4. Is it clear? Input minus 3 divided by 4. So here input is 4x plus 3. So 4x plus 3, 4x plus 3 minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so therefore, so 4x plus 3 minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so simplify this. So 3 get cancelled. Okay, so 4 get cancelled. Therefore what? X. So that is the demand identity function of x. So this is the identity element. That means, so we are putting x is the input. Okay, output is what? X itself. So that means identity element. By the definition of identity function, the function f is left from R to R is said to be identity function. So f is left from R to R is said to be identity function if f of x equal to what? F of x equal to x. So input is x, output is x. Okay, so that is called identity function. Okay, so that is so it is taken as equation 1. It is taken as equation 1. Okay, so now so g circle f of x is over. Okay, so now f circle g of y. Okay, we are going to put y. Okay, so g is mapping from R to R. So inverse element we are taking y. Okay, so which is equal to, by the definition of composition function, it can be written as f of g of y. F of g of y. Okay, so this is nothing but f of g of y is equal to what here? So it is clear. G of y is nothing but y minus 3 divided by 4. So this is g of y. So now f of x. So here f of x is equal to what? F of x is equal to 4x plus 3. 4x plus 3. Okay, observe the function. If you are giving x as input, then we are getting output is 4 into x plus 3. Okay, so we are putting x as input and we are getting output is 4x plus 3. Suppose we are putting y is input, then 4y plus 3. So similarly, so I am putting this as input. y minus 3 divided by 4. That means, so 4 into input plus 3. Okay, so input is what here? Y minus 3 divided by 4. Here is input is what? X. Therefore 4x plus 3. So input is 4 minus 3 divided by 4. That is y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so now, so this can be written as 4 into y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, plus 3. So simplify this. So 4 get cancelled. So y minus 3 plus 3, we are left with this. So 3 gets cancelled. So y. That is f circle g of y is equal to what? Y. Is nothing but identity element of y. And that is f circle g of y is nothing but identity element of y. Identity element of y. Here we are taking f is varying from, instead of taking x and y, here we are taking f is varying from g to g. So therefore, so instead of taking x and y, we are taking g itself. Okay, so identity element of x is equal to what here? G. Identity element of x, g. Okay, so here also identity element of g. Okay, set is g. So therefore we are taking g. Suppose set is defined from x to y. So then we are taking identity function of x. So y to x, g is derived from y to x. So therefore it is identity function of y. So it is taken as 2. Okay. So from 1 and 2, from 1 and 2, from equation 1 and 2, f is invertible. So we come to the conclusion. Okay. So already it is sufficient to show invertible. We are going to show that g circle f of x is equal to identity function of x and f circle g of y is equal to identity function of y. Okay, so we are solving here. Okay, equation 1 and 2. So therefore, from 1 and 2, f is invertible. So one more question is here. Find the inverse of f. So therefore, inverse of f is, so therefore inverse of f is f inverse. Here already f inverse of y is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so this is the inverse of the function. Okay, or in terms of x also, we are f inverse of x. If we are taking x, f inverse of x is equal to x minus 3 divided by 4. So we are taking in terms of y. So therefore y minus 3 divided by 4. Okay, so this is clear. Right now. ಸೊ ಎಲ್ಲ 5 ಅಂಕದ ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆಗಳು. ಸೊ ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್, ನಾವು ಈಗೇನು ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡಿದ್ವೋ ಅದೇ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್ ನ ಫಾಲೋ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಒಂದು ಇನ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಅನ್ನು ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್. ಓಕೆ, ನೆಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ ಸಫಿಷಿಯಂಟ್ ಕಂಡೀಷನ್ ಇಸ್ g circle f of x is equal to identity function of x and f circle g of y is equal to identity function of y. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಪ್ರತಿಯೊಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಾವು ಇಯರ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, f inverse of y ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ, ಇದನ್ನ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಬೇಕು, ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, g ಅಂತ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಆಮೇಲೆ g circle f of x ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಐಡೆಂಟಿಟಿ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಆಫ್ ಯಾವ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರು ಅದನ್ನ ಫೈಂಡ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ತೀವಿ. ಅದೇ ರೀತಿ f circle g of y ನ ಕಂಡಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ 1 and 2, ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ 1 ಮತ್ತು 2 ರ ಆಧಾರದ ಮೇಲೆ ಫೈನಲ್ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಬರ್ತೀವಿ. ಫ್ರಮ್ ಈಕ್ವೇಷನ್ 1 and 2 ಇಟ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್. ಸೊ ಅದಾದ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ f. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಈಗ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಫೈಂಡ್ f ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಅಂತ ಕೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಆ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ f ಈಸ್ ಇದರ ಕನ್ಕ್ಲೂಷನ್ ಮೇಲೆ ನಾವು ಬಂದಿದ್ದೀವಿ. ಗಿವನ್ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಇಸ್ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್. ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಇನ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಿ. ಇನ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿದ್ವಿ ಅಂದ್ರೆ f ಗೆ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಎಕ್ಸಿಸ್ಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಇದೆ. ಅದೇ f ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ y is equal to y minus 3 divided by 4 ಅಂತ ಬಂದಿದೆ ಇನ್ವರ್ಸ್. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ ಅನ್ನು ನಿಮಗೆ ಹೋಮ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಕೊಡ್ತೀನಿ, ಅದನ್ನ ನೀವು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ನೋಡಿ ಈ ಒಂದು ಪ್ರಶ್ನೆನ ಸೊ ತುಂಬಾ ಸರಿ ಕೇಳಿದೆ 2015 ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಎಕ್ಸಾಮಿನೇಷನ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ, 2016 ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ, 2018 ಆನ್ಯುವಲ್ ಮತ್ತು 2018 ಸಪ್ಲಿಮೆಂಟರಿ ಕೇಳಿದೆ. ಓಕೆ, ತುಂಬಾ ಸರಿ ಇದೇ ಕ್ವೆಶ್ಚನ್ಸ್ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗ್ತಾ ಹೋಗುತ್ತೆ. 4 ಪ್ರಾಬ್ಲಮ್ಸ್ ಇದೆ. ಸೊ ಅವೆಲ್ಲವೂ ಸಹ ಪದೇ ಪದೇ ರಿಪೀಟ್ ಆಗಿದೆ. ಸೊ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಯಾವ ರೀತಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡಿದ್ರೆ f is equal to r plus 4 infinity. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಏನು ಇರಬೇಕು ಡಿಫರೆನ್ಸ್ ಏನಿಲ್ಲ, ಸೇಮ್ ಪ್ರೊಸೀಜರ್. f of x equal to y ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ, f equal to y equal to x ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿ f of x ಕೊಟ್ಟಿದ್ದಾರೆ. ಓಕೆನಾ, f inverse y ಕಂಡಿದೆ, ಇದನ್ನು ತಗೊಂಡು ಸಾಲ್ವ್ ಮಾಡಿ. ಓಕೆ, ಸೊ ಈ ಫಂಕ್ಷನ್ ಡಿಫೈನ್ g ಅಂತಲ್ಲ, ಇದು r to r ಆಗಿದೆ. ಯಾಕಂದ್ರೆ ನಾವು r to r ಆಗಿದೆ, ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಏನು ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ ಡಿಫೈನ್ g is nothing from reverse. Okay, that means 4 comma infinity 4 comma infinity 4 comma infinity to r plus. ಹೌದಾ, ಸೊ g ಅನ್ನು ಡಿಫೈನ್ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ. ಹಾಗಾಗಿ ಏನು ಹೇಳಿದ್ರು g ಅನ್ನು ಇನ್ವರ್ಟಿಬಲ್ ತೋರಿಸಬೇಕು. ಹಾಗೆ g ಸರ್ಕಲ್ f of x is identity function of r plus ಅಂತ ತೋರಿಸಿ. ಸೊ and f circle g of y, f circle g of y is equal to identity function of 4 comma infinity. Okay, thank you.